films from some FBI agents
Yes.
who hide in empty buildings
Yes.
and sitting in some secret room
Yeah.
with covered windows
Yeah.
with papers.
I think because our work crosses over with so many different themes, like there's that odd concept store culture where you walk in and it's like everything in a store, and I think that that's like something that we can play on.
I was in a box that I built for 3 years, and I was really good in this box, and I understand that all the time, all of these 3 years, I can go outside and next time I will go outside when I thought about it.
We received a letter and the guys on board waiting for us. So we'll be here for 5 days and then that's all.
So.
Oh, so nice to meet you. I'm keep us updated with everything.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes. And I feel a bit closed in my mind, not open for something new. I need to came here back with a clear mind.
Earlier this morning about like people's past experiences and like reflections, and I don't want to have any of my reflections in this project. I want it to be all like right now, action, go. I don't want to impose my negativity onto the idea, because we were just saying that we want to have a solution.
I think that we're keen on evoking a certain emotion that is prescribed but allows suggestion of interpretation. So maybe through the use of light and hue, which I think suggested title kind of alludes to static fluidity. Ember. I think when I had initially thought of clothing racks, I wanted them to be that like metal, like surgical steel, because I wanted it to like allude to almost like hospital, scientific, medical environment. And the prints that I've done and the writing about it, it's done like in the form of like a scientific study. And so even though it has like an emotive subtext, it's like the juxtaposition between like something that is really like factual and something that is like personal.
Fractal and fragment and things like that. But for me, I personally am also looking for something in which I like have an emotional response to it. Whereas what the word itself means is like the coals that are still aflame, like in a fire, and that there is both an implied past to that, and then also like the possibility of a future, like you can fan a flame, you can blow on it, and it will come back.
We used to just get out every single camera, like plonk them all in the middle of a space, film on everything, and then edit all of the footage and see what we wanted and what we needed. And I feel like that's a really useful way of making.
You're like,
So these drawings are my solution.
yeah. How many people see it? But hopefully it helps you articulate things.
Currently, I am like a computer processor, and I'm just like translating the theme into a 3D component. I feel like I'm in a video game. I picked out all my stuff, and I got my stuff on, and now I'm just gonna like go, and I don't know what's gonna happen. The garments are sort of plays on the idea of like intimacy after the pandemic. So I kind of like the idea in a way. I just thought about it like commenting on the present time that we're in this like protective weird thing. Mostly the piece is like a transient component. It's not its own thing.
I could make some layers like a fire. The reflection is outside, inside.
I have these offcuts And then I gave some of the pieces I sewed to Samantha to paint. And you're like, kind of like, I don't get it, but...
We have decided that together.
Bring him over here.
For projecting in the ceiling.
Like that wall is blue, even though there's no blue here. Yeah.
Wow.
And that blue feels a lot like flame. Have a guess.
Oh.
Not yet.
Bye.
Bye. I was laughing too.
And so I'm navigating between what is a sort of like intellectual response versus like a more visceral response, which is what made something like Embers exciting to me, because there is like a physical connotation to that.
And then I want to finish this painting, because I can finish this today. I just need to actually then do it. I've got the clips. I don't need to go to much more. That's all done. I can take that off my list. So, if I finish that painting, then a painting is going to show, and that will make me want to do a big one, because I like this
You
one.
paint in a prayer. It's very fast.
Exactly. I don't need time to dry. Exactly. You are right. I just need to do it, and I'm gonna do it. It's gonna get done today. Oh shit.
Oh, yeah, okay, now I'm in the blurry section.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
My brush in.
So they can just be like a filler effect over a clip that you have
Right, I understand.
after you cut.
This is like trying to project on some plastic. I'm not sure that it has enough definition. Like it's really
also
interesting as a
not
texture.
like-
Focus, yeah.
I like it actually, but
Okay. And so this is just a question of like, what is the balance of colors in the space? Because I think actually the work with the plastic and the work with this first film is quite cold, and so it feels like maybe there should be a contrast between warmth and coldness in the space.
but I think you should not think that way.
I don't really think
I think you should wait.
until you've made the
Let go and wait till you get your body done.
Okay.
Because then you will have way more
agree.
options to show it.
I think you're restricting your creative process by planning so much, because you had this idea that you wanted to do a projection of two films, and that's what you've done so far. So make the work, like we can play around with it, and it might become something more interesting.
The orange looks so good in these, like it's so bright. Okay, have a really, 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 really rough time.